Nestled in the vast expanse of the Bay of Bengal lies a small emerald isle, fringed by coral reefs and draped in dense rainforest. This island, with its lush greenery and vibrant ecosystem, is a natural wonder that has captivated the imagination of many. This is North Sentinel Island, a place seemingly untouched by the relentless march of time. Its pristine beaches and untouched forests paint a picture of a world long forgotten. Here, amidst the rustling leaves and the crashing waves, lives a tribe known as the Sentinelese. Their presence adds an air of mystery and intrigue to this already enigmatic island. For millennia, they have thrived in isolation, their culture and way of life a mystery to the outside world. Their traditions and customs remain largely unknown, shrouded in secrecy. They are Earth's ultimate holdouts, fiercely protective of their independence and seemingly impervious to the allure of the modern world. Their resistance to outside contact is both fascinating and formidable. Their isolation is not a matter of circumstance, but a deliberate choice, fiercely defended. The Sentinelese have made it clear that they wish to remain undisturbed, maintaining their way of life without external influence. Their home is their sanctuary, a fortress they guard with unwavering resolve. The dense forests and rugged terrain serve as natural barriers, protecting them from the outside world. The Sentinelese are believed to be direct descendants of some of the earliest humans to leave Africa, their lineage stretching back tens of thousands of years. This ancient heritage is a living testament to human endurance and adaptability. Their language, a mystery to linguists, stands as a testament to their long isolation. It is a unique linguistic treasure offering insights into human history and evolution. They are a living echo of our shared past, a glimpse into a time capsule of human history. Their daily lives, filled with ancient practices and rituals, provide a window into a bygone era. Yet their very existence is a paradox in the 21st century, a testament to human resilience and a stark reminder of the enduring power of isolation. In a world that is increasingly interconnected, their story stands out as a unique narrative of survival and self-sufficiency. Their story is a powerful reminder of the vast spectrum of human experience, a world where ancient rhythms still hold sway. It challenges us to reflect on our own lives in the relentless pace of modernity, offering a poignant contrast to the world we know. History's interactions with the Sentinelese have been fraught with misunderstanding and conflict. These encounters have often been marked by a lack of communication and mutual distrust, leading to violent confrontations. Theirs is a history punctuated by fleeting glimpses, often met with hostility. The Sentinelese have consistently shown a fierce determination to protect their way of life from any perceived threat. From shipwrecked sailors to curious anthropologists, outsiders have been met with a consistent and unambiguous message: stay away. This message has been delivered through actions rather than words, leaving no room for misinterpretation. Their arrows, tipped with deadly precision, are not mere warnings, but a language understood across cultures and time. These arrows symbolize their resolve and their readiness to defend their territory at all costs. They are the guardians of their domain, and their message is unmistakable. The Sentinelese stand as vigilant protectors, ensuring that their land remains untouched by external influences. In 1880, a British expedition led by Maurice Vidal-Portman attempted to make contact with the Sentinelese. This expedition was driven by a desire to study and understand the isolated tribe, but it was met with resistance. They left gifts of cloth, food, and even kidnapped a few individuals. These actions, though intended as gestures of goodwill, were perceived as invasions and violations of their autonomy. The consequences were devastating. Disease ripped through the small, captive population, a cruel reminder of the vulnerability of isolated communities. The introduction of foreign pathogens had catastrophic effects on their health. The survivors were returned to the island, their tales likely serving as a stark warning to their kin. These stories of suffering and loss would have reinforced the tribe's resolve to remain isolated. The encounter served as a tragic lesson in the dangers of uninvited contact, a lesson seemingly lost to time. It highlighted the importance of respecting the autonomy and isolation of indigenous tribes, a principle that continues to be relevant today. Today, the Sentinelese are protected by a cordon of Indian law, a silent acknowledgement of their right to be left alone. The Indian government, recognizing the potential for catastrophe, has declared the island and its surrounding waters a restricted zone. This policy, while controversial to some, is a rare act of restraint in a world hungry for discovery and dominion. It is a recognition that some doors are not meant to be opened, that some mysteries are best left undisturbed. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Protection of Aboriginal Tribes, Regulation 1956, stands as a legal bulwark against intrusion. It is a testament to the growing understanding that cultural survival often hinges on respecting boundaries. This legislation acknowledges the Sentinelese' inherent right to self-determination, a right not contingent on their level of engagement with the outside world. Their silence is not consent, their isolation not an invitation. The Sentinelese present a profound ethical dilemma. Should we, armed with good intentions and modern medicine, attempt to bridge the chasm of time and culture? Or is their isolation something to be respected, even at the cost of their continued existence as we know it? The debate is complex, fueled by a collision of values and a lack of understanding. There are no easy answers, no universally accepted truths. Proponents of contact argue that access to healthcare, education, and the benefits of modern life outweigh the risks. They envision a future where the Sentinelese, armed with knowledge and resources, can choose their own destiny. However, this vision is often clouded by a paternalistic view of progress, failing to fully grasp the potential devastation of cultural disruption. The ghosts of past failed encounters, from the Americas to the Amazon, serve as stark warnings. Section 5, the invasion of foolhardy endeavor. Imagine for a moment a world where restraint gives way to hubris, a world where the allure of conquest, fueled by misguided ambition or a thirst for knowledge, overrides our better judgment. An invasion of North Sentinel Island, however well-intentioned, would be an act of profound arrogance. It would be a testament to our failure to learn from the past, a betrayal of our responsibility to protect the vulnerable. The very act of landing on the island would be fraught with danger. The Sentinelese, masters of their domain, would likely meet any intrusion with fierce resistance. Their knowledge of the terrain, coupled with their unwavering determination, would make any military campaign a logistical nightmare. The cost in human life, both invaders and defenders, would be a tragic testament to our folly. The island, transformed into a battleground, would forever bear the scars of our intrusion. Section 6, the price of conquest, cultural annihilation. Let us for a moment entertain the unthinkable, a successful invasion of North Sentinel Island. What then? Would we force assimilation, stripping away their language and culture in the name of progress? Would we confine them to reservations, their ancestral lands carved up and distributed? The consequences of such actions are etched in the annals of history, a somber reminder of the human cost of conquest. The Sentinelese, stripped of their independence, would likely succumb to the diseases, despair, and cultural destruction that have plagued isolated tribes throughout history. Their unique language, a tapestry woven over millennia, would unravel. Their songs, their stories, their very way of life would fade into the annals of history, leaving behind a void in the rich tapestry of human diversity. The world, in its quest for control, would have sacrificed an irreplaceable piece of its own soul. Section 7, respecting isolation, a path forward. There is another way, a path that acknowledges the Sentinelese's right to self-determination and prioritizes their well-being. Instead of invasion, we can choose observation. Instead of conquest, we can choose respect. Our interactions, however limited, should be guided by caution, humility, and a deep understanding of the potential consequences of our actions. We can continue to monitor the island from a distance, using technology to learn about their way of life without posing a direct threat. We can support organizations dedicated to protecting their rights and ensuring their continued existence. We can educate ourselves and others about the importance of respecting cultural diversity, even in its most isolated forms. Section 8, learning from the Guardians. The Sentinelese, in their isolation, offer a profound lesson to the world. They remind us that progress does not always necessitate assimilation. They challenge our notions of what it means to be civilized, forcing us to confront the often devastating consequences of our relentless pursuit of progress. Their existence is a testament to the power of resilience, a beacon of hope in a world grappling with the challenges of globalization and cultural homogenization. Their story is a powerful reminder that some knowledge is best left undisturbed, some doors best left unopened. Their isolation is not a problem to be solved. but a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to resist, to adapt and to thrive on its own terms. We have much to learn from their example, if only we are willing to listen. Section 9. A testament to human diversity. The Sentinelese are a living testament to the extraordinary diversity of human culture and experience. Their way of life, untouched by modern civilization, offers a unique glimpse into humanity's past and the rich tapestry of cultural evolution. Their continued existence, however precarious, is a cause for celebration and a call to action. It reminds us of the resilience and strength inherent in all human societies, no matter how isolated or seemingly fragile. We have a moral imperative to protect their right to self-determination, to ensure that their story continues to be written on their own terms. This means respecting their boundaries and understanding that their isolation is a choice, not a challenge to be overcome. Their future, though uncertain, is inextricably linked to our own. The way we choose to interact with them reflects our broader values and our commitment to preserving the world's cultural diversity. Let us honor their isolation not with fear or indifference, but with respect and a deep appreciation for the invaluable lesson they represent. Their existence challenges us to rethink our definitions of progress and success. Let us ensure that their story, a story whispered on the winds of the Bay of Bengal for millennia, continues to resonate for generations to come. This story is a vital part of our shared human heritage, a narrative that enriches our understanding of what it means to be human. Let us remember that the true measure of a civilization is not its ability to conquer, but its capacity for compassion, understanding, and restraint. In our interactions with the Sentinelese, we have the opportunity to demonstrate these qualities. The Sentinelese, in their silence, have spoken volumes. Their way of life is a powerful reminder of the diversity of human experience and the many ways in which people can live in harmony with nature. It is time for the world to truly listen. To listen, not just with our ears, but with our hearts and minds, embracing the lessons that the Sentinelese and other indigenous cultures have to offer.